And the application for the QTS through the TRA is totally free. Okay, you don't have to pay anything. You have to pay a password to any agent or any connection man to do this process for you. So you have to do everything by yourself, right? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl again, Abna. Yeah, I'm so glad to have you all here once again. And in today's video, we are going to talk about something juicy, and it's about teachers, overseas teachers or teachers from Africa who are planning or who have the interest to migrate to the United Kingdom to come and practice or to come and teach. Okay, just like the nurses have been able to migrate from their home countries to the United Kingdom to come and practice, the same way a new route has been launched for our teachers to also be able to follow this pathway. Yeah, if this is something you're interested in, I would like you to stay tuned. And on that note, I'd like to say a very big thank you to one of my subscribers, Joyland. She was the main reason why I made this video. She actually pushed me to go research about this information and bring it out to all of you here. So if you are watching this today, hi guys, all of you, send blue hearts, send a blue heart in the comment section just to say thank you to Joyland. Hi Joyland, thank you so much for asking this particular question. I mean, one of my videos, she came into the comment section and she wanted to find out how will a teacher be able to migrate to the United Kingdom, be able to practice in the UK or the United Kingdom. You need something we call the QTS. It is a professional status gained by teachers at the end of their training in England. The QTS means Qualified Teacher Status, okay? And it is being awarded by an organization called the TRA, the Teaching Regulation Agency. Prior to February 2023, teachers from overseas were not allowed to come teach in the UK unless probably you have attended a school here or you've come to study. These countries I'm going to list, those were the countries that were able to come into the country to come and teach as teachers. And we have Australia, Canada, the EEA, the Gibraltar, the Hong Kong, the New Zealand, Northern Ireland, Scotland, Switzerland, Ukraine, and the USA. So all those countries that were listed here prior to February 2023 were able to come into the UK to come and teach freely. But then now the rules have changed. So now from February 2023, overseas teachers can now also apply for the QTS to come also to teach in any part of the field that they want or they have interest in or they have the qualifications in. And these countries that have been added now are Ghana, India, Jamaica, Nigeria, Singapore, South Africa, Zimbabwe. So those are the countries that are now added to the list. So for now, from the 1st of February 2023, teachers can now apply for the QTS through the organization called the TRA to be able to acquire their QTS so that they can come and practice or they can come and teach here, right? So that is good news, guys. And again, the application for the QTS through the TRA is totally free, okay? You don't have to pay anything. You have to pay a password to any agent or any connection man to do this process for you. So you have to do everything by yourself, right? Now that we know that we need the QTS to be able to come practice in the UK, what is the next move? So the next thing for you to do, or the next thing is knowing about the requirements needed for this whole process. Guys, so the first requirements on our list to apply as a teacher or to apply for the QTS as a bachelor's degree, okay, not a diploma. So if you have a diploma in education or teaching, I'm sorry, you can't apply for the QTS, or you can't use this migration pathway. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Okay, and number two on our list is that you should be registered with a teaching regulatory body in your country. So if you say you are a teacher, a qualified teacher, so you should be registered by an organization. So you should have an evidence to prove that yes, you are a teacher. Okay, so just like the nurses, you are registered with the NMC or something. So you have a proof, you have a license, you have a PIN to prove that you are registered with this organization. So the same way with the teachers, you need to be registered with a teaching regulatory body in your country. Number three requirement is that you should have at least a year experience in teaching. So the number of years required or experience you need to apply for this role or this QTS is just a year, guys. It's not, you don't need like 2 years, 3 years, or 5 years. So at least you need 1 year experience. Number four on our list, you need to be a teacher in one of the following subjects I'm going to mention, okay? And the subjects are mathematics, science, biology, chemistry, physics, French, and other languages, right? I might look for it and put them there, okay? So you need to have, or you need to be a teacher teaching at least one of these subjects mentioned. Fifth requirement is your English proficiency evidence. So you need to prove that you can speak English or you can teach in English when you come here. So you might need to take an IELTS exams, yeah. Yeah, guys, IELTS is here again. So you might need to take an IELTS exams, or the other option would be to apply for NARIC. So you can use your degree if your degree is taught in English, which I know most of the African countries, Ghana, Nigeria, we have been taught in English, yet we still need the English proficiency. So the fifth thing is you getting the English proficiency, and whatever be the case, you need to write the IELTS. And if you're going for the IELTS exams, please I will advise that you write the IELTS UKVI, because you will need that again during your immigration process. Okay, so when you are going through the immigration process, you'll need a proof of English language, and you need to present a certificate, that IELTS result again. So if you've taken different IELTS, it means you have to retake the exams again. But if you've taken that of the UKVI, it makes it easier, because you can use the UKVI for your process and then now come and use the UKVI for your immigration process. I hope you understand my points. Right, basically those are the requirements or the documents you need for this whole process. So next thing you're supposed to do here is now apply for NNIC. This is an organization, okay? So what are you applying for? For them, they are going to compare your degree, the degree you've had way back home. They will compare it to that of the UK degree to see if it meets the requirements, if it is of standard, okay? So if you meet the requirements, they will now give you the go ahead to apply for your QTS. Well, guys, if you are ready, get your laptop, get your tablet, get your phone, or any gadgets you have, okay, and come along with me while I take you through the process of how to apply for the QTS. Okay guys, welcome to the page, and this is the Government of UK website where you have all the information for the applications for applying for your QTS, okay? And this is a demo on how to apply for your QTS as an overseas trained teacher. Before I even start, I would like to let you know that all the information you need about this whole process is on the government's page. I'll leave the link in the description so that you can go there, have a read for yourself, okay? do not just rely on what I'm saying. Also go and research so that you are well informed. We're going to see awarding qualified teacher status to overseas teachers, and then we have a fairer approach to awarding QTS to overseas teachers, and this was updated 26th of January 2023. Everything you need is here, so go have a read for yourself. And now let's go to the most interesting part of the whole thing, that is apply for qualified teacher status in England. Now let's come to check your eligibility to apply for QTS. We have non-UK teachers can now check their eligibility to apply for QTS using this service. If you are not eligible to use the new service, you may be able to 1. Complete initial teacher training in England, and 2. Apply for International Qualified Teacher Status IQTS. Let's go and check our eligibility to apply for QTS using this service. So when we click on that, it will bring us to this page. Check your eligibility to apply for Qualified Teacher Status QTS in England. So what QTS is. So they're giving you the definition there. I think QTS does not guarantee you a job or give you the right to work in England. You will still need to apply for a teaching job separately and have the correct visa or status. So what this means is that the QTS is just to know that yes, you are really qualified to teach in the United Kingdom. The QTS doesn't guarantee you getting the job, so it's just like the nursing process. So you apply to join the NMC UK register, but it doesn't guarantee you getting the job. Okay, so after going through that process of applying for the QTS, the next thing is for you to now apply for the jobs. Let's start now, and let's see. Check your eligibility to apply for Qualified Teacher Status QTS in England. Have you used the service before? No. Then continue. It will ask you, in which country are you currently recognized as a teacher? So I'm going to type Ghana. Ghana, for instance. Yeah, I'm a Ghanaian. I will type Ghana and continue. They will ask you the next question, that is, do you have a teaching qualification that was completed in Ghana? And I will go for yes. Do you have a university degree? I'll say yes and proceed. Continue. Are you qualified to teach children aged 11 to 16 years? I'll say yes. Continue. So they now come here and ask, does your teaching qualification certificate or university degree certificate state that you are qualified to teach one of the following subjects? So, and the subjects we have here are maths, science, biology, chemistry, physics, French, German, Italian, Japanese, Latin, Mandarin, Russian, and Spanish. So, and they are saying we cannot accept similar or related subjects. For example, economics instead of maths, agriculture, science instead of biology, or engineering instead of physics. Say yes, and then we proceed. How long have you been employed as a recognized teacher? Let's say I've been teaching for probably 2 years, so I can pick 9 months to 20 months. Do you have any sanctions or restrictions on your employment record? No, I don't have any sanctions. Then I proceed. Then they now say you are eligible to apply for Qualified Teacher Status QTS in England. So my guys, if you are a Ghanaian and you have at least 1 year experience in teaching and your degree, right? You have a degree in education or a degree in any of the subjects listed above, dear brother, my dear sister, you are qualified for this QTS. Apply. So Ghana, Nigeria, Zimbabwe, you guys grab this opportunity as it's still hot. Grab it now. All right, so that is that. It's telling me now I am eligible so I can proceed. So preparing to apply, this is what they will now ask for. The first document is proof of identity. Guys, your passport. See, I've always been saying this, you can't say you want to travel and you don't have an international passport. Yeah, that is wrong. So get your passport. That is the first document they will be asking for. Okay, so you need your passport, you need proof of qualifications, that is your degree, you need proof of English language ability. So your IELTS is needed here. You need proof that you are recognized as a teacher in your home country. Then you have proof of work history. Here you will need references from your previous employer and your current employer. Okay, and the person referencing for you should be a step ahead of you. It shouldn't be your colleague. You can use maybe the headmaster or the assistant headmaster, or is that if you haven't worked at any other place apart from just where you are teaching, the school where you were teaching, then you need 2 references from that same school. The final thing is certified translations. The certified translations are for people who were not taught in English. Okay, so let's say your degree was taught in Russian or French. You need to translate your documents, and then if you are ready with everything, you now click on apply for QTS. I'm not going to click on that because we are not applying for the QTS, right? Yeah, so guys, that is that. Another way that you can come into the UK to come and teach as a qualified teacher is using the IQTS. That one is IQTS, so International Qualified Teachers Status. And with that one, it's about a 9-month program. Okay, so you need to apply to a university in the United Kingdom and then do the course. The course is online and it's for 9 months. And that one, when you are done with the course, automatically you are granted the QTS. Okay, so you wouldn't have to apply for it again because you have been trained to become a UK teacher. As soon as the course is finished, you get your QTS. You get what I mean? Yeah, I think it's a good thing to come here. It's actually online. Okay, so the course is online. You can be anywhere in your country or overseas and have this course, and the course ranges from 9,000 to 9,500 pounds. Yeah, so that is how much it costs for the entire 9 months. Okay, and after 9 months you are qualified as a UK trained teacher and you can just apply for the jobs and come here. Okay, so I'll say if you have the means, especially those of you who have the 10,000 pounds and then 9,000 pounds that you're paying to agents and all those things, you pay 10,000 pounds. My guy, my G's, why not divert that money? Okay, if you have that 10,000 pounds, just pay for this course, do it, and then you come here and practice as a teacher and you get more pay. All right, guys, that is that for today's video. I hope you find value watching this, and we are definitely going to share this to your friends and family, people who you know will be interested to come and teach. Yeah, right, thanks so much for your support, and I know I'm going to see you again. So if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please, I will ask you to kindly do that, because I have another video that I'm going to be uploading soon. It's about other fields there, not necessarily nursing, teaching, blah blah blah. So other fields, I'll try to also get something for you. Thank you so much for today, and I'll see you again in another one. Peace out.